Brace yourself for jaw-dropping moments as massive machines push their limits in ways you've never seen before. From unbelievable mishaps to heart-stopping close calls, these dangerous fails will leave you holding your breath. Let the chaos begin. The moment feels like a scene straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. Flames burst out, the heat rising, and you can't help but feel the tension build. Look at this giant plane. Millions of dollars seem to be on fire. What an unbelievable situation. This guy was driving when suddenly a truck caught fire and sped fast, its wheels flying off in all directions, nearly hitting both him and a passerby. Have you ever witnessed a vacuum explosion? The moment all the pressure is sucked away, and then a powerful explosion that shakes space. Two excavators in a difficult task in a tight space, but despite that, they did an excellent job. Everything seemed stable until the giant truck started to tilt and then flip over in the blink of an eye. We all know that the collision of trucks and trains is never a good one. The truck driver was very lucky indeed. The giant crane slowly tilted and collapsed. This was the result of imbalance. The towering crane toppled over in an unforgettable moment of horror. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next exciting videos. Can you imagine? The excavator was trying to handle the situation, but accidentally pushed the crane into danger. No one expected this. The crane and the truck slowly toppled to the ground, creating a chaotic scene. The driver quickly jumped out of the truck like a Spider-Man. The tension reached its peak when the giant steel frame snapped in half, collapsing to the ground with a terrifying sound. This time, there was no saving it. The giant crane lost its balance and collapsed regrettably. Who would have thought that the giant boat would roll off the truck uncontrollably? The chaotic moment was clearly recorded. Terrifying incident. The entire tower crane collapsed, causing unimaginable destruction. The moment the crane lost balance and collapsed, you can feel the danger when witnessing this scene. The container was too big for that forklift. I had predicted this scenario. Can you believe it? The FA-18 Super Hornet made a dangerous landing, creating a thrilling scene. Another terrible flip. unbelievable scene occurred when the giant crane overturned, causing everyone around to stop and be amazed. Although the driver reacted quickly, the truck could not be saved from the dangerous situation. A dizzying moment when a large crane suddenly falls from a height, causing everyone to panic and run away. This scene clearly shows that the balance in construction work is very fragile. It only takes a second for an accident to occur. It was unfortunate that the tower crane suddenly collapsed, creating a scene that no one wanted to witness. While unloading goods from a truck, the 70-ton crane suddenly collapsed, leaving everyone stunned. It was a terrifying moment when the massive crane suddenly crashed into the house. The big truck couldn't keep its balance and overturned. Fortunately, there were no casualties here. The driver quickly jumped out as soon as he noticed the crane tilt, and as expected, the two cranes fell down. This noise is so scary, the whole tower crane collapsed. What a tough day for this truck! The mud is like holding the car. How long will this entangled situation last? A truck tilted dangerously, causing passerby to hold their breath in concern. In an instant, the car plunged into the water, seemingly experiencing a brake failure. An inexperienced operator flipped the machine. They tried to lift 28,000 pounds with a rope that was only rated for 12,000 pounds. Guess what happened? Seeing that rough road and a massive load of rocks, an overturning was inevitable for this truck. The truck got stuck in the middle of the river, forcing the driver to find a way out of this difficult situation. An unforgettable accident when the crane lost control, creating a terrifying scene for witnesses. This crane lifts the plane like a father picking up his child and spins it around in the air. A calm day on the water quickly turns into chaos. One boat lightly bumps into the back of another, but the panic sets in fast. The wheels seem to be almost stuck in the mud. The driver tried very hard to get through this stretch off-road. Another random situation no one could have predicted. No obstacle is too tough for this off-roader. It conquers everything in its path. No, there was a bit of an accident here, but luckily the boat didn't fall into the sea. A boat that was too heavy caused the crane to tip over. Another lesson in the need for balance. The rock suddenly rolled down, creating an emergency situation for the people working below to retreat. This brave truck crosses the river, but can't get through without getting into trouble. Look, these cars are stuck in deep snow. These harsh conditions are proving to be too much for even the toughest machines, and the struggle is real. The unbelievable scene when the crane was lifting a boat and suddenly capsized, causing everyone to panic. Look at this driver's skill. The rock was so big and heavy, it made the car rush forward, but it was still able to move with only 2 wheels. The scene was tense as a large crane toppled over, causing people around to gasp in horror. Well, looks like this tower crane decided it was time for a dramatic nap. It just went down like a toddler who skipped their afternoon snack. The truck seemed to be angry with the forklift. How funny. don't forget each warehouse has its own height. Keep this in mind. The driver was like playing seesaw with a big pile of wood. The situation was difficult but also funny. What a disturbing sight! The car was stuck deep in the mud. The driver made a huge mistake choosing this route. What a spectacular sight! Watching these excavators operate in such a perilous location leaves me speechless. How do they manage to work under these dangerous conditions? The massive weight of this truck, tens of tons, was simply too much for the cables to handle, and it came crashing down in a heart-wrenching accident. The unstable ground beneath this demolition machine caused it to lose balance and collapse in an instant. Oh no! A lack of attention while crossing the road led to a serious crash, but thankfully no one was hurt. Flames are raging from this metal scrapyard. The excavator operator is fighting to gain control amidst the thick smoke and chaos. It seems these drivers had no choice but to cross a rickety wooden bridge, which could collapse at any moment. In just a few minutes, they turned this metal crane bridge into a heap of scrap, all in preparation for a new project. This is a clear reminder that demolition work always comes with unforeseen risks. Thank goodness no one was nearby when that massive rock suddenly tumbled down from above. What a reckless move! The driver's failure to lower the truck bed before driving led to a catastrophic accident. A miscalculation by these workers caused this heavy transport convoy to spiral out of control and end in disaster. Though the driver escaped, his truck sank into the water despite the excavator operator's desperate attempts to save it. A heart-pounding situation. Just a slight misstep, and the excavator could have plunged into the river along with the bridge. The crane operator is doing everything he can to rescue his colleague, even though the task is proving difficult. This certainly wasn't the smartest way to get the job done quickly, but luckily, the crane operator escaped unscathed. The excavator was simply too heavy for the wooden bridge, and as a result, both the machine and the bridge plummeted into the water. A 40-ton concrete mixer can easily spell trouble if the ground isn't thoroughly checked. Ensuring stable soil at construction and excavation sites is vital for safety. Renting a bobcat might sound fun, but you quickly realize why professionals are trained to handle these industrial beasts. Let's witness this dramatic moment as the pusher machine takes on a massive rock. A precise yet dramatic launch, as it appeared the small ship was being swallowed by the surrounding water. The container truck rescue ended in disaster when the fragile cables couldn't bear the weight. Whoops! The old barriers couldn't pull back the heavy logs that tumbled down in a rush. Sensing the danger, the operator dashed away just in time. This is a common mistake made by inexperienced drivers when dumping bulky materials. These logs have posed significant challenges for the tractor operator, especially on this rugged mountain terrain. An electrical fault sparked a fire at the base of the crane, causing it to tragically collapse. Well, moving this rock certainly wasn't an easy task. Oh no! That heavy tree trunk fell and pulled the man into the air. Fortunately, he emerged unharmed after this nerve-wracking ordeal. Once again, it's a classic blunder. Operators lifting loads that far exceed the crane's capacity. The vehicle barely budged, despite all the workers' efforts to rescue it. Electrical malfunctions always bring extreme danger. It was a costly disaster as this multi-million-dollar wind turbine came crashing down. Working on steep, rocky terrain like this is never easy. The tow truck tried to rescue the crane from danger, but it lost balance and toppled over in a heartbreaking turn of events. I can see the panic in the excavator operator's face as the dangerous situation unfolded. The workers here must have nerves of steel. A broken metal pot had caused an emergency, and now they had to pull the metal out. Wow, what a beautiful fountain! I'll throw a coin and make a wish. This rescue attempt ended in disaster, with the vehicle sinking into the water, leaving everyone in dismay. Hope you loved the excitement. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more thrilling content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next adventure. Don't miss it!